All right, folks, it's time to take a look at Dirt Showdown, and to join us, I've got Iain Smith from Codemasters to tell us all about it. Iain, thanks a lot for joining us.
No problem, man.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the race right here, and as we ease our way into this contest right here, tell us about Dirt Showdown. Now, you've had 3 numbered entries in the Dirt series, but this one's a bit of a departure. What's going on with Dirt Showdown?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've taken the Dirt franchise and we've sort of branched it into different directions. So, you know, Dirt 4 is on the way. The rally type experience is still to come sometime in the future. But Showdown is a sort of opportunity for us to expand on some of the elements that have been in the previous Dirt entries. And really sort of push them to the next level. So we've looked at some of the stuff that's a little bit more brash, a little bit more sort of overwhelming, sort of take no prisoners.
Right.
So we've sort of thrown out the rule book. It's by no means sort of the type of safety first type of racing. There's sort of aggressiveness, real sort of car on car action. So it's been an opportunity for us to really explore the types of things that were part of the fundamentals of Dirt in the past, but really sort of turn them up to 11 and sort of think outside the box a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it must be a pretty sort of liberating experience for you guys, no longer having to maintain that sort of, the 2 sides of the same coin that you guys had with Dirt 2 and 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd imagine there's a lot of room to stretch your legs, creatively speaking.
Yeah, so I mean, one of the main differences is that we've got 3 different classes of car in here. So there's basically 2 fictional types of car that are based on sort of real world reference, but then it's all grounded in the reality of sort of this live sports entertainment experience. So there are still licensed vehicles in our Hoonigan Gymkhana game modes. So, it's based in a fictional world where the rules are sort of stretched beyond what you might expect in reality. But at the same time, it's grounded in reality. So when you see those sort of damage moments where parts of the cars are flying off and all that sort of stuff, it's based in the real world. So that's why it's all the more effective. It's a sort of contrast of that, I think.
So we've actually got another game mode to show off as well, right?
Yeah, so this is Rampage. This is in a sense, it's sort of like a death match with cars. It's one of our destruction game modes, so the point of this game mode is to basically score as many points as possible. You do that by eliminating other cars, and when you're eliminated yourself, you then sort of respawn back into the game. And it's sort of an opportunity for us to utilize some of that sort of fun online sort of pick up and play type of experience that you get maybe with sort of FPS games or something like that, because there's nothing more jarring than sort of people leaving a session once you think that somebody's already won the race in the first corner. It's fun because you get straight back into the action once you died, and so it's pretty fun. There are a lot of thrills and spills, bits of cars flying off all over the place. You basically score points by hitting cars in their sort of weakest points, and you get mega points for terminal slams. So basically killing the other cars, and you get double points at the end of the round, so that we sort of even up the scoreboard a little bit and allow the people who are lagging behind a chance to sort of win. When you're taken out yourself, you respawn from the ramp to get straight back in.
Now, one of the things that people are going to notice about this is that even though you guys are getting a little bit, more brash with the design of the game modes, and like you said, you're turning it up to 11, it hasn't suddenly become this like cartoonish, cell-shaded like look. It's still Dirt, and it's still running on the same physics model, like you said, right?
Exactly, yes. I mean, whilst the handling has been made somewhat more accessible, we're working on sort of key differentiators for the cars, such as heavy, light, and sort of the things that you would expect. A van is going to handle significantly differently to a small hatchback car. So those differences are in there. So a hatchback's going to be much more nimble, but it's not going to cause nearly as much damage, and it won't be able to take nearly as much damage. Whereas the sort of vans, the trucks, and the big heavy vehicles are very different. They lumber around the environment a little more. So yeah, it's not too out of the box. I think the context of sort of a real life event, it's like a sports event, it's a show, it's a spectacle. That context makes it all the more crazy. Yeah. Because if it was set in space, you'd expect things to be crazy, but this is grounded in a bit of reality, and it's fun to see the hood of the car fly off into another car.
Speaking of which, Aiden's car is not looking too good. It's a little
No.
worse for the wear right now.
Yeah, it's not looking too healthy at the moment. Its purpose is to swerve and deflect, apparently. There's a bit of a strategic element in this as well, obviously, because once you get to that point where there are a lot of other cars with low health, you can sort of pinpoint those and aim at them to take them out and get the extra points for sort of causing terminal damage. And it's kind of the same with the 8-ball game modes. There's a lot of strategy in whether you run to the front of the pack and suffer the possible, the potential repercussions of somebody hitting you out and then getting you in the last corner, or if you hang back a little bit and sort of pick your moment. And it is, all the game modes that we've got, there's a real opportunity for emergent gameplay there. You can turn Rampage itself on in just one environment, for example, and play it like 50 times, and it's a really different experience every time, so it's quite fun.
And we can see here that you guys are bringing back replays and YouTube integration?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're calling them crashbacks this time around for obvious reasons. Yeah, so there's a chance to take those moments where something really crazy and wacky has been going on, and basically play those back and put them on YouTube and post them for your friends to see. So we brought that back from Dirt 3.
All right, excellent. Well, Iain, thanks a lot for dropping by the studio. We appreciate it a lot. Go ahead and let everybody out there know when Dirt Showdown is going to be available.
Showdown's going to be around May 2012, so go out and get it, man.
All right, there you have it, Dirt Showdown.